Rose. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, wherever it's at in your chart. I hope you're doing great, doing wonderful. Salutations. Welcome to the building. I know it's so short notice on the agenda and on the spectrum. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody doing swell. Again, this is going to be a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Again, I'm trying to be the best reader that I can for you. If not, y'all already know how this goes. Salutations. Who up in the building? Now, again, the title of this one is People Are Nervous Because You Are Different, Virgo, and You See the Truth. Now, I tell y'all, I know it's last minute. Now, what I've been doing lately, y'all, look, I have been going with the flow, okay? Now, yes, I am finna take a break for a split second, not long, but I'm trying to give y'all all the information that y'all can. So while we basically get the chance to. So with that basically being said, now don't get mad because I'm finna leave a couple of videos for y'all, okay? So just because I be gone doesn't mean that you do not come in and listen to what Spirit has to tell you. Now, I will leave gems and a couple of messages for you while I be out, but it's just I'm going to be without internet, okay? Now, I am taking a spiritual journey. Y'all know me, I take trips. So this trip that I'm taking is more about focusing on peace and relaxation. But if you look at the other channel when I get back, I will have more of what's going on that channel than on this one. So with that basically being said, let's get into prayer and meditation. Spirit guides in the universe, I thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe. We never give it to the center. Okay, Ashe, amen, namaste, salah. I hope everybody doing great, blissful again, and wonderful. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and see what do we have. Virgo, I feel like a lot of people is nervous around you because you are a truth seeker. What that basically mean is the more you hang around a person, the more you be around a person, the more you start seeing the truth about a person before they can even see the truth of what they trying to do to come out. Okay, now not only that, people are fearful being around you, Virgo. You may be an outcast, but then again, they like to rely on you, and the reason why people rely on you because of the beautiful energy that you have. Now, majority of you are empathic, majority of you are healers, majority of you are tarot readers. Okay, now don't get it twisted, don't get it wrong. Now, the main thing about it is when it comes to what you really care for is love. Okay, majority of you. Now, it's either finding love within yourself or trying to find a divine soulmate that you just don't want to be going through the rest of your humanitarian lifespan without having a partner. But Virgo Spirit is trying to get you to understand that you are different because everybody that comes around you, you bring some type of light within their life, whether it's good or bad. Now, when it comes to relationships, you do seek the truth out of people. So that what that basically means is that you can read anybody through anybody BS or anything like that. Now, I feel like Virgo, some of you may have been a little bit stubborn or maybe a little bit acting like a little bullheaded right now when it comes to certain people around you, all because you are getting fed up with the ways how people been treating you. Now, it's kind of like I'm gonna tell on myself about my generation right quick, okay? Now, I know some of y'all the older crowd, so I can't say this to y'all. Y'all the older crowd, okay? I can do this. Y'all remember Saved by the Bell how Screech always got picked on and how Urkel, how he always nobody didn't want to deal with him, but they always came to Urkel. Now let's use Urkel instead of Screech, okay? Now you remember how Urkel before he became Jaleel, right, in Family Matters. And when he became Jaleel, everybody wanted him. He just had everything. Virgo, that's just kind of like you. People overlooked you, even though you have the confidence to be Jaleel. But you rather just be your traditional self, being an Urkel. Like some of you may be studious. Some of you may like to read, may like to get the information that you need to help yourself grow or help yourself be balanced. Like, but when it comes to individuals around you, people try to use that against you. Okay, I know the Virgo read, so I gotta be careful because Virgo is very intellectual. Or not knowing on the spiritual sense, like Virgo, you turn around and try to elevate yourself to be the best part of you. Even though we know perfection is no such part of a word, but we try to be the best us that we can be as Virgos. So that means if somebody come in our lifespan and does something wrong that hinder us, Virgos will ponder on that wrong, but the reason why they ponder it is so they can never go through it again. Now, what Spirit is trying to basically tell you is, Virgo, use that same concept when it comes to people who's not showing you the appreciation of love that you require or deserve. Some of y'all are doing a lot of people pleasing rather than pleasing yourself. So I feel like majority of you had to go through the cycle of understanding not to be mentally trapped into listening to what other people trying to tell you to help yourself, but you had to start listening to what spirit had to tell you in order to grow to get to this point where you need to be. So with that basically being said, we finna get into it, baby. Like, can I get into it with y'all for a minute? Is that okay? It's been a minute. I miss y'all, okay? Now, that basically being said, let's get into prayer and meditation. So, shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to my B2 Round 2s. Again, if you are in the building, you are a high vibrational individual. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom part of my heart for rocking with the channel. Okay, now, some of y'all know back in the past, we had some ups and downs. But, you know, we had to let some things go. We had to let things be true and new because how we are, we elevate through every day. And now, not only about elevating, what we're basically doing is turn around being a better individual that we can be every single day, okay? Now, so, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and work on our meditation. And again, I just want to thank you. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I know some of y'all who's new come into the building like that. So with that basically being said, we're going to work on freedom today, okay? Now, freedom is going to help you with your openness, balance, and metabolism, direct breath and awareness to your neck and throat area, align cervical spine, releases tensions from neck and jaw, help balance energy and metabolism, baby, okay? Now, not only that, bring the left hand in front of the heart, palm facing the thumb, facing upward, cross the back of the right hand behind the left palm until the thumbs meet. Interlace the thumbs and fan the rest of the fingers outward. Bring the mudra up to the throat center. Relax shoulders down and align the spine. I embrace the freedom of and openness of my pure expression. I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. Now, with that basically being said, hold on, let me stop something right quick because I ain't got time for this today. I'm not finna deal with it. So what I'm gonna do, because we are trying to get the word out right quick, good message. Thank you so much. Now, look, if you know them, if you know somebody like that, like, yeah, you know, I look like Snoop. I can be Snoop brother. I can be Wiz Khalifa uncle, but I ain't no granddaddy, because if they were granddaddy, so, you know, they'll be a little bit younger. I have kids that are grown, but they ain't got grandkids yet, homie. Do your math. Now, not only that, so let's go ahead and get this straight. All right, now let's go ahead and breathe in so we can get serious, okay? Now, let's breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we are letting it go back to the universe, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we're going to let that go as well. One more time. Breathe in positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we let that go. In abundance and love, peace, love, and light. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Y'all didn't know I can do that. I told you I can multitask. Thank you, Spirit. Now, sometimes, Virgo, in order to see the freedom that you need, you got to stop listening to what other people are trying to do. Now, for an example, the reason why I'm glad them individuals done that, because we look at everything as a learning lesson over here. That is how people try to take your emotions and try to stir you off your course because of the greatness that you are becoming. Now, some of you are going in this lifestyle, in this life path where you are overcoming over your fear. And this is what people do. Every time you get over that fear where people can't control you, they want to throw something at you to steer you off your course. But Virgo, now you starting to be so multitasking and so analytical where you can turn around and still do the things that you need to do gracefully. Has the universe divined this to be, okay? So with that basically being said, again, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, I didn't kick them out. No, I didn't. I just put them in timeout. Now, y'all don't start laughing, because I know some of y'all know how I am when it comes to timeout. And I'm not going to do the Inuyasha sit boy, okay? But sit boy. Now, so, all right, let's go ahead and see what we got for the beautiful Virgos. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I feel like right now, the higher knowledge that you have right now, you are no longer being stuck in any type of situation. I feel like, Virgo, you have been speaking up for yourself. You was the little boy who got picked on for so long, and now you finally standing up, and now you are realizing anybody who put you in situations that you did not belong or you do not supposed to be in, you are speaking exactly how you feel. Okay, now with that basically being said, I am sensing that you may be climbing up some type of spiritual ladder where your gifts are starting to enhance. Now, not only that, I feel like when it comes to emotional level, somebody want to come in and give you the I would say the benefit of the doubt, but we're not gonna say the benefit. I just want to say somebody want to come in and reconcile, because now they realize the grass is not green on the other side, or it's just something about you, Virgo, where they cannot just get you. It's just like you attract them, like they are so attracted to you, but they can't stand you at the same time. Okay, now take it as resonate. Now I can see Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Okay, now they can be very significant for you. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. Spirit guides and the universe, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? I'm doing what I'm going to do, and I'm gonna say this right now because y'all not finna stir me off my course when I get started. Normally I be calm, but right now I'm very fragile with my energy because I'm in a healing process and I've been working on how to speak on how I feel. Okay, so what we're basically not gonna do, because we finna set some boundaries. All right, Virgo, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just focus right now on us, because we are too busy focused on a sign that we are dealing with, even though we all have different placements of signs. Like if you think about it, it's 12 placements. Now we got a lot of placements that's in the same type of cycles and this, that, and the other. We're not going to talk about astrology. If it resonates with you, hit the like, comment, subscribe button. We're not being rude. Just take the message. Don't get disturbed off if it's a Taurus or whoever it is. If it's a Capricorn, we don't care right now. We just focus on the individual that may be hindering us from growing, or somebody who may be trying to support us in a way to grow. We just got to acknowledge that sometimes we may need to look at both sides of a situation. Okay, now don't get mad at me. I'm just working like we working together. Okay, not against each other. We don't bash. We work together. Okay. So what we got right now, we got the Ten of Pentacles basically being upright with the Moon card basically being in reverse. I'm sensing, for a lot of you, this long-term commitment that you may have been looking forward into, or something that you may be dealing with, going to a long-term commitment, you are starting to learn the emotional balances by trusting an individual. I can't believe I'm even saying this. Wow. You are starting to learn how to trust somebody in the unknown, okay? For a small few of you, let's say it like that, small few of you. Now, for the other of you, I feel like right now you are learning how to get out of your mind mentally feeling trapped about somebody trying to self-sabotage. This can be you self-sabotaging a relationship, or can be you finally letting go about being mentally trapped about what you need to work on when it comes to you prospering towards your abundance, prospering towards a better light. Okay, now with the Ten of Pentacles basically being clarified with the Four of Swords upright and the Page of Swords, mentally and logically, you know you hold this new energy, right? And this energy that you are holding, you are starting to understand how to no longer be trapped, because you had to go through a divine change. But even though you had a final ending, a final call, you know it's a new starting point with this energy that have you to pull back. Some of you may be doing a little bit more meditation. Some of you may be writing down a little bit more about how you feel about certain situations, or you may be pulling your energy back when it comes to people that you know that use repetitious patterns in order to try to get over on you. It's like you are pulling back, all because right now you are sensing being more independent, or some of you are on the road to riches. Okay, now what's challenging is, Virgo, I feel like something done happened where you done probably said something, or somebody done said something to you. Some type of truth or revelation came back where after this point has been made, there is no turning back, okay? And I feel like by you making the right sacrifice that you need, or something had to make a sacrifice because it was hanging around, that something that was hanging around to giving you a lot of concerns, a lot of doubts, a lot of worries, a lot of stress, maybe dealing with Aries, Ooh, gosh, you got me saying some real stuff today. Or something that was in the unknown that you know you need to take a leap of faith for, okay? Now, I am sensing with this new independence, I'm seeking that you will no longer want to be stuck with anybody who is going to keep you mentally trapped or somebody who's going to keep you spiritually away from your purpose. Now, even though you allowing things to be, Virgo, crosswatcher, you are also, you allowing things to be, Virgo, for the completion of a cycle to complete, but the main thing is what's going on. If you are dealing with somebody and you are pouring, Spirit Woman say you pouring all your energy over there instead of pouring your energy into transmuting that into something that's going to help you grow. Other words, you are pouring too much over there and you are blocking your blessings on a spiritual sense, all because spiritually you're not taking that energy to manifest the way that you need to manifest. Or some of you have been over stressed out, over like just overdoing a lot with a certain individual, maybe trying to love you, maybe trying to understand you, maybe trying to get the appreciation that you deserve, probably the respect that you deserve, blase, blase. But I feel like right now, Virgo, you got to a point where you had to stop pouring all of your depleted energy left because you know it wasn't going to be reciprocated. So even though you started to take this leap of faith, you had to make some type of sacrifice because you're getting tired of being somebody lingering you around. You're tired of going through the same delays about whatever it is that you may be seeking. This can be peace. This can be you seeking of the abundance and prosperity of a genuine relationship. This can be you being the having the willpower to persevere and endure and overcome any challenges that may not be suitable for you, Virgo. Or this can be you emotionally went through so much responsibility, you are finally letting go of the load in order to uplift yourself into a better light. The changes that you've been making for yourself, Virgo, is very significant. You are going through the divine changes because you are tired of being hurt. You are tired of walking into the unknown, building somebody, build a fella, let's say build a king, build a queen. You build them to the god, you build them to the goddess. Then they start smelling themselves and then they out the door. Virgo, you have to understand instead, soon you about to start pouring, you may be around somebody who don't want to be poured into. And Virgo, you so used doing the pouring. Spirit had to show you maybe you can't pour in this type of person right now because they are nervous. It's because when they see, Virgo, you start to elevate. When they see you doing the things that they nitpick on you, that used to nitpick on you about, and now you done got a callus around it, or you starting to understand and master it, you're different because spiritually you do the work. Physically, you do the work. Now, you know how some people, okay, it's like this. Let me say a good analogy. I'm trying to think of a good one. Okay, here we go. Now, you know how when you outside playing, right? Like, we're adults now. You know how your little grandson or your little son come around your daughter or something, they playing, and you be like, ooh, go get the ball and just throw it, right? And they'll go get the ball, and you know these like the little babies, because you know it's going to keep them occupied. They over there just like this, just trying to go get the ball, and then they bringing it back. The whole time you having a conversation. It's kind of like that, Virgo. Virgo is like they saying, oh, you need to get yourself right over here. You this way. So they'll throw the ball. While the whole time they throw the ball, you over there trying to go get the ball and do what you got to do and get yourself right, thinking it's going to make things better. But what it's doing, Virgo, they send up and still do a blase, blue jay, third-party situation. So then when they come back, okay, go do this, Virgo. But after so many times, Virgo, you starting to look like, okay, I'm not finna go pick up that damn ball again. I don't even want to play the game no more. That's when they want to come in and be like, oh, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, and that. Hold on. You know what? I tell y'all, today is not going to be the day. And guess what? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you, I'm not going to argue with y'all today. So, anyway, even though you still doing what you need to do to keep yourself together and keep yourself balanced, like Virgo, what I was basically saying is like emotionally, after you done stopped, they're like, hold on, I'm not going to keep chasing that ball. And then they're like, no, come on and play. So Virgo, what I'm saying is the challenge is people still trying to run you off on a limb just like that. They try to throw you off. Get you off of your purpose. Get you off of everything that you got to do to get yourself together so you can enable and stop, just like I did. Stop to turn around and do this, that, and the other to take you off of your purpose. But when you like, nah, I'm not doing it no more. And when you stop doing it, That's when that happened. That's when people were like, oh, this, that, and the other. But Virgo, you starting to see these new opportunities. Just because somebody don't see you be great don't mean you not great. Just because one person that you want to be in a relationship, or one person that you want to love you, or one person that you want to do this, if they don't do it, remember, you're in a world that's got over billions of people. So why are you stressing over one person? That's like, looking at your body is another way. How many cells do you got on your whole physical body? These are cells. The avatar that we got as a body is created with cells and molecules. How many cells and molecules that you have on you? You gonna cry if you lose just one that you don't even know about? We see what I'm saying? Thank Virgo. All right, let's see what else that we got right now. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If I am throwing you off right now, again, like I say in any reading, it's other beautiful readers that can help you, and I can name some. Y'all know I already named some before, and the reason why I named them because they are great individual people with high level spirits, and if I can't give it to you in a way, but I know one of them can. Okay. Amen. Let's see what some of the challenges. Virgo, I feel like right now with the Nine of Wands basically being upright, clarify with the Ace of Pentacles being over here. It is. Let me know. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, you are almost at an ending point to hit a breakthrough for a new starting point for everything that you deserve. However, the point is with this new energy, you feel like you may be giving all of your energy out to somebody and you're afraid and getting frustrated because even though you are almost completed doing what you got to do, you just want somebody to help you maybe like one thing, and when they don't help you with that one little thing that's even less of the bare minimum of the bare minimum, it puts you in some type of mental blockage, Virgo. And I feel like this is for majority of you, it's been going on for like so slowly that you trying to get somebody to understand you. It's like you pour all the energy into them. You got this new energy, want some longevity, want all of this and the other. You getting frustrated because the person don't even want to come in and want to help you on the situation. This been going on for way too long. Now when you start to be independent right now and they want to bring in delays, they're like, please don't leave. Please help me. In kind word, please don't leave. Help me with my responsibilities. I look at you as a very attractive individual. I want to help you grow. I want to be this, that, and the other. But they not even realizing the whole point that you are disappointed because you're not even getting no satisfactory added off through the whole thing anyway. So Virgo, the way how you looking at this, Virgo, you know somebody's sneaky. And when I say sneaky, this is more of a reading. This is more of a reading, not about a third party. This is more of a reading about somebody arrogance. This is a reading about somebody trying to have their cake and ice cream. And when I say that is, yeah, some of you majority, yeah, some of the people that you're with maybe not be physically cheating, but they ego tripping. That's does that make sense? It's like, okay, I got my Virgo doing this, I got my little work person doing that and the other, but I ain't, it ain't one of them like they own it. It's more like anybody they talk to, they give them whatever they want. And it's not saying like they got to use seduction to get it. It's just like they so used to getting their way and know how to communicate with people or persuade or charm somebody with the seven of swords right here. Somebody know how to do some sneaky ways, and like one thing about a thief, y'all don't realize a thief can be in your face the whole time. You will never know a thief is a thief until they turn around and go on and out the door unless you catch them. But however, it's somebody you getting tired of stealing your emotions. So this is like more of you understanding more about what's going on. Oh, thank you, Paris. Now only that, Ashe. Now, so let's keep going. Don't throw me off now. You're doing great. I gotta stay focused, okay? Now, even though you're starting making sacrifices about how things are, like you just like, okay, look, I know how this is gonna be, and I think a person's really this is where a person get mad at you, Virgo. Okay, now majority of you who's watching, they get mad is because you pinpoint on what they do so good and so accurately that they don't know how you do this, but in order to throw you off of your game, they got to keep you emotionally unstable. They do know that much. They know emotionally, if they can keep you like that little child with throwing that ball around and this, that, and the other, they can do whatever they want to do. But Virgo, I feel like you nipped it down. Like again, some of y'all said, I ain't chasing that damn ball. You go get the ball. I'm tired of chasing that ball. You go get the ball. And I feel like when they start realizing how what's going on, Virgo, you start to hit your King of Swords energy. You became very stern. So some of you came stern about why all of these delays are happening in your life. Why are people not being the true genuine self as they claim to be, is because, Virgo, you really call out they BS. They can't do you in a relationship like they done they previous baby mama or they previous baby daddy. They can't do you like they done their previous ex or this previous ex over here, because, Virgo, the reason why is because you so smart. Yeah, it takes once or two. Oh gosh, it takes maybe about 2 or 3 times with a Virgo. I ain't gonna lie. Virgos are very okay. If you inside a Virgo bubble, we are talking about the 2 or 3 times. But if it's one time and a Virgo really ain't rock with you the way like that, you gone then. But we're talking about the ones that's inside this circle, right? So even though after 2 or 3 times, Virgo start peeping game. Now, majority of the time, Virgo was sitting in that doggone anguish and everything that they are sitting into just to see how far you will go with it. Don't think they done checked out. Virgo been done checked out. But now Virgo is trying to figure out the analytics of the behavior patterns of how you doing it, why you doing it, the reason why you doing it, why you doing it to me. Have you done it before? How many other people have you done this to? If you've been doing it to other people like this, how many people around you been acting like this? And if you turn around acting like this, how many people in your circle act like this? And if your people know you in your circle and y'all boo coon, how many times y'all been rolling around like this? Now, is this a repetition cycle that you always be doing? If this is a repetition cycle that you always doing, how long you been doing this? And Virgo will sit there. A Virgo will sit there to the point where we analyze it so much, it be like, bing, 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 bing. We know what you're doing before you even do it. So then when a Virgo get fed up, remember I told you, when a Virgo fed up, y'all already know Virgo gonna start throwing in receipts, because Virgo calculate them receipts. Virgo may not sit up and Virgo will ask you every way, but Virgo, you got somebody around you that want to know you so they can maneuver around you. And I feel like you peep game. Now, real story. That's how I learned this real story. Reason why I stopped giving people information about me is because you're going to have to learn me. Friend, family, anything. You're going to have to learn me. And the reason why you are learning me is because who I was 10 years ago ain't who I am today. And if I keep telling you the ways how to if I keep telling you the blueprint of me without you understanding me, you really not understanding me. You understanding what I'm telling you so you can give me the bare minimum of what you think I want or what I'm perceiving to throw out of my mouth. So it comes to a point now, I just don't say nothing, because you can teach a person how to get over on you if you keep explaining every reason why you get triggered off. And I ain't saying it's bad. I mean, it got as good as bad, but for those who try to manipulate you, that's bad. Those who trying to help you, that's good. That's why majority of y'all got trust issues. A lot of y'all got trust issues, but I learned all of this from experience. I no lie. I remember giving somebody, like, when you doing every time, look, I taught this person how to be a master cheater. No lie. Like, I promise you, I trained this person how to be a master cheater. After I've done that, I said, I never do it again. Virgos, fun facts. Here you go. Y'all want to hear a little story about Waunstar? Let's hear a story. True story. I turned around and I was in a real bad one before I became who I am now, right? Okay. Now, this person was so cold at what they done. Every time I tried to catch them somewhere, I caught them one way. Why you doing it this? Emails. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw this on the line. This is years ago. Like way back. First time I seen something, emails. You know what I done, man? Why you doing this on the email? Blase, blue jay, this, that, and the other. We supposed to be a unit. Blase, blue jay, blue jay, blue jay, blase. Okay, that was the red flag I should have left in. But, you know, I'm naive. I'm the naive Virgo. Why nobody don't love me, this, that, and the other? I ain't even know how to love myself. All right, here we go. So after that one, then it went from the phone call to the text message. Caught him on this one, right? Then turned around, kept going. And kept going with it. And kept going with it. Got to the point where when we finally separated, we had 2 computers. But our computers was connected to each other. Computer showed y'all watch your location. Computer showed every location at that time frame before they upgraded it now. Okay, now not only that, I seen every text who I thought was a friend, that was a friend, that wasn't a friend. It was really behind the scenes. Everything that happened behind my back, I have saw actual evidence. Even to this day, that person still lie about it. What you have to do after the experience of going through that so much, I seen the rhythmic, the patterns I have had to remove myself. Now, here we go. True story for real. Did I actually remove myself? No. It was a tower moment. God had to remove me out of the situation because it was time for me to move so God can do the wrath. So they can do the wrath, okay? So what I'm basically saying to you is, even though people may not be in your life and people act in certain ways and this, that, and the other, and the reason why they acting like that because spirit is moving them out of the way so they can take care of what you pray for. How in the hell, excuse me, how in the hell you ask them, ask spirit to help you, but you won't move out the way so they can help solve the situation? Sometimes you gotta be still and let things be the way that it gotta be, all because spirit is trying to show you something. So these people now, since you done went through a lot of people trying to come back in your life because now, for one, the grass wasn't green on the other side. Two, they realized the Virgo was really good at who they need to be. And three, now they starting to understand since you are different. Because Virgo, you let people get away with a lot of things all because of honesty. Most people ain't used to that. But when you let things go, and when you start going back in that Virgo lane and start be like, okay, you don't need my active service no more. You don't want to show blase, blase. That's when you be gone. So with that basically being said, let's go and get up out of here. Because some of y'all, I've probably been on here too long for some of y'all. It's been 30 exactly. Point blank exact. There we go. So with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen. You better catch me before Tuesday, okay? Now, after Tuesday, we're going to have to wait till next week. But I will set things up now. Matter of fact, yeah, you better catch me while you can. So, that basically being said, no matter what you're going through in your life, Virgo, a lot of people are scared because right now, and they are fearful of this. And before we get out of here, give me 3 more minutes. Let me say it like a minister. Give me 3 more minutes. I promise I'll be up out of here. Now, the reason why is a lot of people around you are fearful because the things and the challenges that you went through and the experiences that you've been through. Some people think you crazy. Some people think you're delusional, but you are not delusional or crazy. All because the experiences that you done been through, you know how people operate. And you've been knowing this for a while. Some people don't like it. It's because you see them for who they truly are, and they don't like being exposed. When a person gets exposed to seeing them how they really are, they are going to have to change, or somebody may be around you is fearful that when you start showing the truth about how they are, they can no longer be in the limelight. They gonna feel humiliated, and this may be around family, friends, close ones, but whatever it is, the truth is gonna be out. And whenever that comes out, it ain't like you trying to expose nobody. It's just they can see it in your actions. They can see it in your face. They can see the way how you carry yourself. They can see things that when it ain't right, okay? So you just got to be yourself. To close this out, Two of Cups basically being upright with the Six of Pentacles. So that is letting me know somebody's still compassionate about you no matter what's going on in your life, Virgo. However, somebody just don't want to reciprocate on the give and take motive, okay? So let's get on up out of here. I'm sorry, I probably touched that mic. I know y'all probably heard all of that. Make sure y'all hit that like button before we get up out of here. Now, the first one that we're going to work on is I am a miracle of nature. I am a miracle of nature. Ashe, amen, namaste. I love y'all too. If nobody didn't tell y'all today, I love you, baby. Like, I love you. Man, make sure y'all do some self-healing and some self-loving on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Look, I told y'all I started a 21-day fast, right? That's why you probably see my skin glowing a little bit, stuff like that. I worked on not smoking natural cigarettes. I've done good. I actually made it. We done pretty good. Now, I don't want one, but it had got to the point where when I had them cravings, I turn around and, I got my little e-cigs and this, that, and the other. I got my little vapes and stuff like that. But the point is, you start somewhere small, then I make another one. Okay, after this one, I'm going to get off the vapes. After that, get like this. You got to take it one step at a time. But the point is, don't stop giving up on you. Now, you know how many times I done turn around. And I'm not going to lie. You know how many times I said, man, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to stop that. And I still been doing it. I was doing it and doing it. It takes years for some people. Some people can just do it right then and there. But what I'm saying, don't never give up on you. Don't give up on you, okay? Now, the other thing I like about it too, boy, because, I'm a cologne fanatic. People know I'm a cologne fanatic. But what I like about it now, because, shoot, without all of that nicotine smell and that heavy smell, they be breaking their little necks at me. I'm like, I'm married, baby. Should have called me back then. I'm married, baby. But thank you though. You make me feel good though. I'm keep my head down. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing though. But for real though, it do make you feel good because for one, I feel lighter. I feel healthier. I ain't saying you do what you got to do, but what I'm saying, I didn't give up on me, and I'm still not. Yeah, I may fall off. Hell, I may get mad at somebody real mad and be like, pop my top, like, man, give me one. But the thing about it, ooh, I made that mistake. Let me get back on track. Don't let do whatever you need to do. Don't let it do you. Okay? But me, I'm straight right now. But I'm just saying, remember I told you I was doing a 21. So, second one is I make an excellent living doing what I love. I make an excellent living doing what I love. I amen. And for you, if you turn around, you want to get off of that person that you love so much that you just don't know how to shake them off, you got to start day by day. Okay, if I got to deal with this person 24 hours, I promise you I'm gonna stop calling them for 8. I ain't gonna think about them for the 8. That's 16 hours, 24 hours a day. Then the next week, I'm gonna stop thinking about them. I'm gonna go 10. Then you may turn around and slip, but then the next day you may go 13. What I'm saying is you got to program yourself. It's not easy, but it does take 21 days to program your body to make changes. Once you get past that, you done overcame it, because you got to feel good about yourself just as you who are. So, with that basically being said, I just want to say I love you, God love you, universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Till the next time, man. Look, y'all doing great. Don't let nobody bring y'all down. I feel the energy. Y'all living life. Some of y'all outside. Some of y'all regrounding. Some of y'all just living the life the way that it be. Some of y'all in relationships is loving on you, and it's helping your relationship get better, okay? Now, one thing I can say, don't be scared to talk to nobody, okay? If you need professional help, go get help. If you need I like to call it a spiritual tune-up. Sometimes mental health, sometimes people don't understand what you're going through. Only one who can understand you is God, but then again, you may just need to talk to somebody, okay? Some people, if they don't understand you, it's okay to pay somebody to understand you, okay? I ain't saying I am, but I'm just saying it's okay. Like, if it came down, I'm gonna take that back. If it came down to the point, and I had to pay somebody to hear what I needed to say, and I feel left out in the cold, I do that. The reason why is because somebody may have something in a different perspective that I can't see to help me heal me, okay? Now, even though we healers, we need help too at times, okay? So, with that basically being said, I love every single one of you, but I am finna start enjoying myself even more. Who said what happened to me? Why I'm so white? No fumas cigarros, no más. No más cigarreto, no más. Tú siempre bebes agua. Nada más. Only agua. Oh my God. ¿Tú comprendes, señorita? Oh, Italiano. I'm sorry. Me don't know much Italian. I'm sorry. But I can speak like, let's see, mommy. Mommy, it's a lot of water, mommy. Just a lot of water. A lot of water. And a lot of water. But, my bad. I apologize. Let me see how you say it. Blue Nessiera Ragazzi. Un sacre di acqua. Did I say it right? And you know I never spoke Italian. Did I say it right? Un sacco di acqua. Oh no, I just killed all of that. We just gonna let that go. I destroyed that. Un sacco di acqua. Is it aqua? Oh, it is aqua. She just pronounced it. Okay, let's see. Un sacco di aqua. Okay, I need to learn. See, I'm still on Spanish. Hold on, like y'all gotta. Aqua. Are you saying aqua or aqua? Because it's like we know aqua is water, but I want to know if you with that AC, are you saying aqua? Aqua? Aqua or aqua? Okay, I thought thought I had Acua. Okay, see, it's the same terminology. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. Don't get at me. Look, I'm still on Spanish. I'm still on Spanish. Y'all gotta give me another year in Spanish. That make 2 years in Spanish, and then I can start working to another language. Now I do at least want to understand that. That's important for everybody else too. If you are traveling and you're going to different countries, at least know the main words or what they need to say in case you're trying to get, unless they trying to kidnap you or something. I travel in too many Caribbean states that normally speak a lot of Spanish, like the Caribbeans. Like everywhere I'm going, I know Suyado. I know a lot of words. And I know, let's say, Sucio, Rubio, let me see. Yo no habla español muy bueno, piquito. I know how to order food. I'm getting up to ordering food now. Yo consigo dos platos. Una pollo y otra asada. But yeah, here we go. Let's get the hell on up out of here. So I love you. Look, y'all got me over here talking Spanish and stuff. Now I know it's gonna my algorithm finna go to my other people, and I love them though. I love my people. Now, with that basically being said, you don't want that. If somebody wants to, nah, we can't have that. If it get to that point, believe me, this ain't taken. And believe me, if you in America, they not coming to find you either. Oh, let me make this be known too. Let me say internet now. For all my people that's in other countries, right? I need y'all to hold on. All y'all in other countries, I need y'all to do me one big favor, okay? Especially China. Do we got anybody in China? Do we got anybody over there that's dealing with these terrorists, okay? I'm going to give America a big shout out, okay? And I want this to go viral. We don't care, and if y'all never see me again, believe me, the person who I'm going to talk about is probably going to get mad when I say this. Now, we as Americans, I'm going to speak for all of America on this one. We as all Americans, right? We love our country, but we have problems with the same person that y'all be having problems with. Now, if anything so happen to pop off, and it gets to a point where it gets very, let's say, democratized, where we have to like pick and choose and like don't come at all of us, because all of us is really not riding. We really on your team as Americans, especially to my Chinese people, to my Asians, to my Mexicans, to my Canadians, to my Italians, to my Israelis. We are on your side. We have a messed up system where we have got regulated out of a lot of things. Okay, now we didn't choose this. It's messed up. But for America, I'm being real. We are having our own divided nation right now. Okay, now we're going through let's see it right. We are going through cultural wars. We are going through economy just like you, because what's going on? No, I'm being real, for real. Like, I'm speaking facts for all Americans right now. We are going through things that we didn't ask for. We didn't sign up for this. We didn't sign up for prices like to go up. We didn't do this. We didn't say, hey, we need you to go put money over here and this, that, and the other. We didn't sign up for that. We are just like y'all. Only reason why we the land of the free, because they keep the free is not free. They went from physical chains to financial chains. That is still it's a financial slavery over here. If you stay out of debt, do not have any chains on you. But America, we are the ones. We are like you. If you ever said, hey, give us that person, or we're gonna believe me, we're gonna give you that person. You think I'm playing? I promise you, y'all probably won't see me after this. I promise you, y'all probably won't. But I promise you, to China, we love your products. Give us new assets so we can try to find ways to get this in the same way and the way that you want it instead of us playing with these middleman prices. Okay, now let's cut off the middleman. Okay, now to Mexico, please continue to grow our fruits and vegetables because we really need them, because we got so many pesticides in America. We really lean on you, and when it comes to them oranges and them avocados, and when it comes to them tomatoes and all of that good stuff over there. Now Canada, we applaud you also, because we already know that with the Niagara Falls, I feel like you found some type of way to cut off that dam, which has electrical power supply source that helps aid the United States, especially Wisconsin, Michigan, and all the upper states. Yes, we know water creates electricity. We know that the Niagara Falls carry a lot of that. Some of y'all didn't even know that, did you? Now, with that basically being said, we rocking with you. We got problems with the person we dealing with, and we all got to deal with this for 4 years together, okay? Yes, we didn't do it. Remember, if you go back to the times before he rigged it, how the hell you think he didn't rig it again? I can't say the name, because once I start saying anything in code words, things go crazy. But put your own intuitive minds together. But I just want to say, especially to Africa, hold on. Don't cut us off because of what he's doing, okay? Now, I know y'all president, and I would love to sit down with the president of Botswana, Ghana, Nigeria. I wouldn't care if I had to go to talk to the prime priest in Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't have to go care if I had to put on one of my hijabs and go do the washu and go wash myself and go sit down and go sit at a mosque. I don't care. If it's gonna help America become a peaceful place so we can get out of the situation that we in. If we can get out of this, we willing to compromise. Okay? Y'all think we as Americans are willing to compromise. We didn't ask for this. We got stuck in it just like you are. And we apologize from the bottom part of our heart, because we have people that want to try to use business tactics for global situations. That is not us, okay? We are suffering just as much as you are. So with that basically being said, no, I'm serious though. I know this ain't gonna get out, but if it ever get out and we go viral on this, I am so serious. Like, dude, we ain't got no problems with you. Not at all. We got our own problems we got our own problems. We can't deal with y'all. We got our own inside of America. Everybody, it's not what you think it is. It's just the same way how it is in your country, and you got your messed up in your, let's say it right, same way in your country how you got your dysfunctional things, same way in America we got dysfunctional ways too. We still one big dysfunctional family. So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Make sure the universe love you. Ashe, amen, namaste. Yeah.